Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. And the Cavaliers will put it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So Wake Forest offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lopez. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Delgado. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Bulldozes his way through. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Marshall was anything but dominant, but the Thundering Herd are going to leave this stadium today winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column.
Turning it on! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Dobbs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Fires it incomplete. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands. It's Dobbs. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Got a man in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Delgado. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Dobbs. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Delgado. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Demon Deacons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Demon Deacons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Toppin. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. On the ground, it's Delgado. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Lopez. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. That's caught. It's Toppin. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gaines. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Toppin. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Motion from the wideout. The play-action fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
Hunt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
The Demon Deacons will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Shakes off the defender. Nice move to pick up yardage. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Wolf. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Virginia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 20 over Indiana. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the back. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. A strike downfield. Powers through. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Lopez. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Delgado. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. And the try is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The run to the right. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Toppins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Snares it outside. It's Lopez. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The running back has it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Delgado. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pocket breaking down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wolf. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight...
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Caught over the middle. It's Dobbs. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Red pass hits complete. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Lopez. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big.
He'll take a shot. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's O'Grady. Breaks into the open. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Toppin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Got it behind the line. It's Lopez. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Finds his tight end. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds the tight end.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Delgado. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Gotta have it here on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Quickly to the tight end. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here comes the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.